Rome, known as Latin as Romania, was the era originally as a small agricultural community founded on the Italian Peninsula in the 9th century BCE. The name of Rome after 100 BCE was Senescens Populusque Romanus, or SPQR for short, which probably translates to the Senate and people of Rome. In the 12 centuries of existence, Roman civilization shifted from a monarchy to an oligarchic republic to an increasingly autocratic empire. The Roman Republic was the era of ancient Roman civilization, beginning with the overthrow of the Roman kingdom, traditionally dated to 509 BCE, and ending in 27 BCE with the establishment of the Roman Empire. It was during this period that Rome's control expanded from the immediate surroundings to hegemony over the Mediterranean world. In 510 BCE, Rome witnessed a revolt against the rule of the untrusted King Narcissus Tarquinius Suburbus. The rebellion against Tarquinius failed to achieve the final independence for Rome, but was the birth of the Republic. It was after this revolt that the Senate had the power to consult, although it was at first they were called praetors, which later come to the name of different one office of the Republic. These consuls each held power for a year. In which they ruled much more like joint kings of Rome. This time included more than 200 years of almost constant warfare. During this time, Rome gradually took control of the town of Penesuila. After the last untrusted king was overthrown in 409 BCE, the Romans began to expand their territory. In 493 BCE, the Roman leaders signed a peace treaty to their Latin neighbors. These allies agreed to band together with their enemies. During the next 100 years, the Romans fought against the Etruscans, as well as against tribes surrounding Rome. In 390 BCE, the Gauls that advanced from the north started to invade Rome. They first hit a roadblock, a Roman army in Ala, which is 11 miles away from Rome. The Gauls defeated the Roman army. Then the Gauls went to the sea, broke into government buildings, ransacked it, burned it to the ground, and made Rome pay a ransom. The Romans surrendered to the Gauls, but instead of giving land to the Gauls to flee to Veti, they rebuilt the city and surrounded it with walls. After rebuilding their city, they battled the Samoris in 3 wars. They also invaded southern Greek city-states. The First Punic War started in 264 BCE, when the inhabitants of Sicily began to appeal Rome and cooperate to resolve conflicts. This war saw land battles in Sicily early on, but shifted to fight at sea. Before the First Punic War, Rome did have a navy. The new war against Carthage in Sicily forced Romans to build ships and trade soldiers. Carthage had a powerful navy, which means the army meant for water. Rome copied and improved Carthage's ship designs, a very close to victory for the at sea in 1241 BCE, won the war for the Romans. This war started 23 years later when Hannibal Barca attacked an Iberian town who was once tied to Rome. Hannibal then crossed the Alps and invaded Italy, but then they reached the roadblock of the Romans. This is where the Battle of Cannae happened, where about 70,000 Romans were killed. The Romans tried to hold back Hannibal in 3 battles, but Hannibal smashed the Roman armies. Hannibal was sent back to Africa and killed. Carthage never recovered the military after the defeat in the Second Punic War, but did so very fast before the Third Punic War. The Roman military was defeated by Cato, a senator who demanded to completely destroy Carthage. This war was to ransack Carthage and burn it to the ground. By 145 BCE, Roman conquest brought wealth to the city of Rome, but also put the Republic under great strain. The following years of the Republic were marked with wars. Many of its allies still had to pay taxes and fight wars about the rights of citizenship. In 59 BCE, another war between two generals, Pompey and Julius Caesar. Pompey expanded the Republic as much as Syria, while Caesar invaded and conquered Gaul. Around 49 BCE, Pompey was back at Rome, while Caesar recruited an army in Italy. Caesar defeated Pompey in 48 BCE at the Battle of Furnace. Pompey fled to Egypt, where he was murdered. The one extended declared Caesar declared until he was murdered in 44 BCE. As Rome became a dictatorship, as Caesar became dictator for life, Caesar introduced many reforms. He provided work for many people needed by strong projects to build new roads and buildings to keep the poor satisfied. Gladiator fights that could take water now free. Thought they had a new character that he still used. He also tried new colonies and granted citizenship of cities in Gaul and Spain, who was murdered in 44 BCE. The people who murdered thought they were saving the Republic, but were too late to do that. Instead, a new emperor came to replace him. Caesar assassinated plunged Rome to total anarchy as no emperor nor senate to control Rome. Throughout the wars that ended Caesar's grand to end the son, Octavian became emperor of the Roman Empire. The people that killed Caesar were killed in a battle of Pupi in 42 BCE by an army led by Mark Antony and Octavian. Antony had married Queen Cleopatra in Egypt, but in 31 BCE, Octavian defeated Antony and Cleopatra in a siege battle near Actium, Greece. Octavian's army chased the couple in Egypt, when they killed themselves in 27 BCE. Octavian became the supreme leader of Rome and gave it the title Augustus. The first two settings of the empire were unexpected political stability and prosperity, no attacks, mania, or Roman peace. Following Augustus' reign, the size of the empire increased. The fall of Rome saw when Commodus became emperor. Commodus assassinated in 192 BCE during the year of 5 emperors. The assassination of Alex Servus in 235 BCE led to the crisis of the 3rd century, which facing men were declared emperor by the Roman Senate over a 50-year time span. It wasn't until the reign of Declonian that the empire was going to survive with the introduction of the tetrarchy, which saw 4 emperors rule the empire at once. This reign was supposed to be unsuccessful, leading to a civil war that was finally ended by the Consular I, who defeated his rivals and became the sole ruler of the empire. Consulate divided Rome into 2 parts, East and West Rome. You wanna live, you need food. The main food was bread for the middle class, which we eat wheat bread, and the poor/slaves eat barley bread. The poor lacked a kitchen. They may cook on a charcoal blazer, which was poured cats fire, and the facilities cooked in lacked ventilation, the which had a kitchen with food prepared by their slaves. Most of the time, the poor ate either a tavern, bar/pub, caperine, in propane food stall, or for Ponium restaurant/fast food. The poor ate in these fast food places because it was their only choice next to cooking their own food and possibly burning down their facility down. The rich also ate because it was cheap and didn't take long to make the food. A house is also needed to live here. There is also a big difference between if you're poor or rich. The poor live in the insula. These are one room made of one brick, wood, and if you're lucky, concrete. Both to burn, allocation, and ventilation, and maybe have running water or a bathroom if you're lucky. The rich are enormous, a big house with 16 or more rooms, made of stone or brick, and were expected to rent or own. Regular Romans wore tunic, short sleeve / sleeveless, knee-length tunic for men and boys, and a larger sleeve tunic for women and girls. On formal occasions, adult males could wear a toga or draped over the tunic. Married females wore a woven mantle known as a pala over a stola. Clothing, footwear, and accoutrements like gender, rank, status, and social class. Education progressed from an informal, family-based system in the early republic to a tuition-based system in the late republic. Education began by 6 to 7 years. Boys were expected to learn how to read, write, and count. By 12, they would be learning Latin, Greek, grammar, and literature, followed by public speaking. School was primary for the rich, since the poor could afford education. Schools were mostly for the boys, but some girls would homeschool, but can still go to school. Roman religion started with worshiping many gods, which according to legends, Numa Pomulus declared with the gods as we expanded and conquered territories. They adapted to it and ended it. Making this number was the Greek religion. Like, for example, the god Zeus in Greece was renamed to Jupiter in Rome. Polytheism in Rome, and when Christianity was adapted to the empire. Civilization. Even though they made some mistakes, like everyone does, they still managed to get to, as a million-year-old civilization, with about 2 million square miles of area.